Home. It's more than an idea and much more than what that blimey Spidey, that Southern Billy in washed out colors hopped up on opiates, and that short-legged, long-fingered turd are always droning on about. It's also not just that racist cesspool where most of your family lives, because home is where you make it. Whether it's a big old house where a creaky neck lady lives, in the jungle with furry Rosie O'Donnell after your parents played with a tiger too hard, or in a town close enough to your family that they don't feel slighted when you move, but still far enough away that texting, "sorry, no gas money," is a valid excuse to miss your grandmother's funeral. But what happens when you're torn between two homes like a single child in the middle of a messy divorce? The only thing you can do, pray to the car magic heavens above that your surrogate son / manager isn't the centerpiece of a cult sacrifice and your new friends / colleagues aren't currently being baked alive inside of a pizza so you can be bi-coastal, worry-free, and live the best of both worlds. But my name is James.
And I'm fucking everything up.
And this is Mostly Speakin Sentai. Ooh. Oh, guys, oh no, Champy, my name like I same. Oh, and my back is itchy, no, it for real is. Oh man, itch that back. Oh no, it's like I have spiders all over me. I wish I did, because that might mean I'm cold and dead. Spiders don't like the warm. But guys, even if Signalman is not there, red always means stop, especially if you baptizing babies. Uh-oh, the baby make the water red. Hopefully it had Kool-Aid in its pocket, and it's not the baby going blah, blah, like Michael Myers did to the guy of Machete.
I mean, that's not how drowning works.
No, but if you're holding them down so much and it starts getting red, something's wrong.
Okay.
Or
what
maybe
a wonderful baptism.
Maybe they recently tie-dyed their little white robes.
That's why they wear white, so you can see if it's red quicker.
It's also to make...
Because that happens a lot.
It's also to make sure that they're a virgin.
No.
What?
Yeah. Did you know you can't be baptized if you're a virgin?
That's not true.
Yeah, guys, you have to fuck in order to become baptized, or it doesn't count.
Oh my. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Because then you get rehymenized.
Oh, God.
Yup.
How could I not have known?
The Holy Lord above seals your hymen.
Yeah, because that's also how virginity works and how hymens work.
Cheer, baby! I'm rhyming for hymen. Hey! Nicole, my beautiful queen, I also learned one other things. Even a parked car can suddenly start moving, so be careful. Yeah, because Optimus Prime and goddamn Bumblebee, they out and about. They're in disguise, but they'll start moving, and if you're inside... Guess what?
Yeah.
You're crushed to bits because they turn into a machine and you're a mangled mess inside of them.
Kinky.
I
Whoa.
could be 100% wrong, but I thought in one of the Transformers movies, Shia LaBeouf was still inside Bumblebee as he was transforming, and he was either able to spit him out as he was transforming or kept him inside. I don't know.
No, he did. He was out, jumped out or something.
Okay.
But if you think a Decepticon's gonna do that,
No.
Think again.
no, yeah. I don't know where that ending was going, but Nicole,
Yeah?
I'm glad we got a guest today because I don't want to keep doing this.
I'm glad Rudy's here. I haven't seen
Hi,
Rudy in
guys.
forever.
The rudest
know.
dude, you know him from Hit It and Crit It, but not their YouTube page.
Which we never upload to.
Yeah, they have videos to upload, but for some reason, it's not happening.
They'll get to it eventually.
I'll get there one day.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, bro.
Oh no, Nicole, don't get that quiet. Stay loud, stay proud. Oh yeah, and munch down on a beautiful cream puff. Nicole, what's your favorite kind of candy?
Chocolate.
A Rudy?
Reese's or peanut, what is it called? Butterfingers.
Oh, I love Butterfingers. Used to be called the Butterfinger Bandit.
Did you really?
I used to steal a lot of Butterfingers from Speedway.
Did you really?
Oh, hey, in the law's eyes, I didn't. But in mine own mind's eye, I sure did. I still think about that corporation that I stole from. Every time I close my eyes.
You actually paid for them?
No.
You said in the law's eyes, I didn't.
Yeah, I'm saying if a law officer is listening right now, I didn't steal.
Sirens go off in the background. It's, oh no, they're on the way. The convenience stores of Speedway.
Oh no. The convenience stores of Speedway. Yeah. Nicole knows. She used to live at a Speedway.
Nope.
Yes, the Speedway of Thunderbird.
What?
It's that Speedway in your neck of the woods. It's called like the Thunderbird Raceway or something.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh, my sister would always go there with her old boyfriend, like Andrew Riley, I think his name was. He raced dirt bikes there.
I'm surprised I've never been there. Like, if that's... Yeah, that's so weird that, like, I wasn't forced to go there as a child, like, numerous times.
You mean
that's
Speedway?
something that my dad would do.
No, there was a raceway called Thunderbird Raceway.
Okay.
And I think they did crash them up derbies.
Didn't it? I thought it, like, got shut down or something.
It's constantly it's like the Harbor Theater in Muskegon.
Right.
Everyone's like, man, I wish this would start back up again, and then it doesn't. They're like, yeah, and then it loses interest, and then they shut it down, bring it back. I think it's next to a junkyard, so they're like, well, we can always have this plot of land for the junkyard because that's what makes us money. That's actually our business. But if we want to crash up some of these junkers, oh, baby.
Yeah, that's so weird that or maybe I have, and I just didn't know where... Like, that's what it was.
I feel like it's off from, like, Rich Road or something like that. I can check it.
No, it just seems like something that my dad would force me to go do.
Yeah, guys. What's a thing your dad forced you to do? Let us know. Force you to go to. Please don't get dark, guys. But Rudy...
Yeah.
What's something your father forced you to do? I can't even imagine something your father would have to force you to do because, I'm Rudy. I have a good relationship with my dad.
I mean, he's a pretty great dad, but I was never allowed to listen to anything aside from classic rock. For the majority of my life, up until like the end of high school, I was just force-fed the Beatles. That was it. That's all I ever had on my iPod Shuffle going out of high school.
What?
Yeah. It wasn't until like really late senior year of high school that I discovered other music through like just...
What the fuck?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, hey, Dad, I'm going to start playing a Super Nintendo game. And he's like, you better mute that fucking TV. You better go to options, sound effects. I'm fine with that. Music, turn it all the way to the left.
I mean, my complaint is that, like, that's all they use for fucking, like, even just like, commercials and movies is the same fucking rock music from the 80s. So,
I mean, yeah.
You wouldn't even have to, like, mute anything.
Yeah.
Were you ever listening to AC/DC?
I think I tried listening to it, but I was like, I can't do this, Dad. And he was just like, okay, more Beatles.
I can't do this, Dad. No, Dad. You're crying like... I'm trying to think if there was something... Going into haunted houses, that was a thing that my dad would be like, dude, you have to do this. Your mom and I don't want to wait out here with you. You just have to go into this haunted house. And I'd be crying. I'd be like, it sounds scary. I hear people screaming. There was once
I was so afraid of the haunted house ride at Disney.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
It's scary.
The Jaws ride was kind of scary, but exhilarating scary.
And one time it like got stuck at the part at the end with all the gravestones and they're all singing that happy tune. But then they're like, there's a ghost sitting next to you. And I was like, ah.
I've never been to Disney World, so I have absolutely no idea what any of this is.
My ride got stuck at the Jurassic Park ride because my brother and I wanted to ride it 14 times in a row. We only got to 11 because it shut down. This was around, like, another big ride was opening. So no one was at the Jurassic Park place.
Oh.
And we just kept riding the ride where you, like, go and you, like, at the end, you're in the main building area and the Tyrannosaurus goes down and starts screaming at you. Then you go down the big old waterfall ride. We were stuck inside, so like those velociraptors with the fan on. You know, they got the fan necks.
Yeah.
Yes.
The flying squirrel necks. That's what we'll call them.
Okay.
That's worse.
The flying squirrel dinosaur.
Yes, and
The squirrel neck.
they were squirting water at us, going, rah, rah. But the car above us, it broke down right in front of the Tyrannosaurus, so it was just like screaming at them. Ugh, so scary. But
Were you just getting drenched?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And I think my brother was getting drenched and not me, though. But we saved water in a water bottle from that ride, and we were like, we're going to cherish this forever.
Oh.
And then my mom dumped it out.
Piss.
Oh, no.
It was in a Pepsi Blue bottle.
Yeah, that's
Blue.
fair.
Yeah. Rudy wasn't alive, I think, when Pepsi Blue was around.
I don't know what you're
Probably
talking
right.
about
I
either.
do remember Pepsi Clear, and I think they like redid it recently, and I'm like, man, this is just, what the hell am I drinking?
No, Pepsi Blue, I think it was like Pepsi, but it tasted like blue raspberry-ish.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
It was when I was in 5th grade, so 2002-ish, maybe?
Wow. Trying to think, around 2002, I was probably...
It was actually 2003.
Probably a
would've-
fucking zygote.
Oh, you and your mommy, and conception starts at life, baby.
I think
Conception starts at the testicle.
Yeah. Oh, conception starts at the
I mean,
tip.
life starts.
I know, I purposefully got it wrong.
Conception starts 3 generations before you.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yep.
Yes.
That's the way Jesus intended.
That doesn't. None of this.
Jesus intended life to be played on a DVD in a Blu-ray player.
Yes.
Yeah, baby.
Until 4K.
Yeah, oh, man, 4K. How about 420K?
And then what about 360 VR
Oh,
eventually?
my God.
You know
Don't
what? That's the devil's work. We don't talk about that.
Oh, that's Satan. Okay.
I want a...
That's Jeff Bezos.
What?
Oh, and on this podcast, Satan is Jeff Bezos. Except Jeff Bezos isn't as cool as Satan.
Oh.
But
Sorry, Jeff.
What would be the best movie to have VR, like a VR reboot for it?
Ooh.
Like you can just be submerged in the world.
A spooky one.
The Matrix.
The Matrix, that's meta.
What?
That's meta as hell.
You've met
Yeah.
one of the people who worked on The Matrix.
Did you really?
Did I?
What? Oh.
You've talked to him.
Oh, my
Jeff
bad.
Darrow, is that the guy's name?
Oh, did he work on the Matrix?
Yeah, he did the character design.
Oh, cool.
Cool, guys.
Yeah, The Matrix. More
Yeah,
like,
Jeff Darrow is fucking dope as hell. But he was like, fuck America. And I was like, hell yeah. And then he moved to France and I was like, no.
Oh, no.
Daddy, no. What's a movie you would want to be in, Nicole?
What's a movie I'd want to be
I mean, VR'd in.
VR'd in.
BR Troopers.
VR Troopers.
I don't know.
I'd choose, it's got to be the Minions movie.
Why?
Jeez Louise.
Why the Minions movie?
I just think their whole body you can have sex with.
Excuse me?
A minion.
What?
A minion was genetically engineered for sex making.
No.
Yes.
No. What?
You
I mean,
can-
like, insertion?
I think their entire body is like silly putty where you can just like stick a finger in and like it goes inside of.
Oh. You know what? I understand. But don't they also just have butts?
Do they have butts?
Yeah.
Oh, hey guys, hey,
Yeah.
you can make a hole anywhere, but they have a hole in case you're feeling
Okay.
tender.
Okay.
But a non-sex movie as the Minions.
It's a non-sex movie.
Okay, a non-sex VR experience, I guess, would be Jaws.
Okay.
It's on the mind, the Jaws ride. Because then you get to just have a fun beach time experience on 4th of July.
I'm sorry, real quick. Now I'm just thinking that BDSM stands for bondage, D stands for
Dominatrix.
dominatrix, sadism, and minions.
Yeah, guys.
This is an issue.
SadoMinionism.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Guys, sex a minion. Send me pics.
Nope.
No, I mean,
Man, Gru just sticking that big old nose in one
Okay.
of them.
Okay.
He's like, oh, it smells like banana.
Okay.
Where we at? We had 20.
we're 20 some odd minutes, and I'm going to cry over minion bondage.
But guys, for real. So last week we didn't have a guest because a lot of our guests have been getting sick. 6 of them have gotten sick.
That Modelo virus is really kicking in.
Modelo, what's that?
The subpar version of Corona. Anyway.
Is that a type of alcoholic beverage?
Corona?
No, Modoa.
Modelo. I'm sorry. What did I say?
Modilla.
Modelo?
Is that a...
Yeah, that is like a beer.
Oh, it is. It is. Okay. I don't remember. I'm straight edge. I don't know.
That's
you should
right.
have said Bush.
Heavy.
Oh, yeah. Get heavy with that bud. I like my bud heavy, if you know what I'm saying. 420K.
How straight edge are you? I've never really asked.
I don't drink and do drugs.
Knows.
Okay.
I don't even think James knows.
How straight edge am I? How straight edge are you?
Oi, oi, oi.
Boing. I'll do marijuana for the lulz of for views. I'll probably do it, but nothing else.
Okay.
I've never been drunk.
Okay.
Never drank in a stanky little beer, except I know it tastes like cleaner.
It doesn't taste good.
Super doesn't taste like cleaner.
Yes, it tastes as if you were to smell.
No, it doesn't.
An alcohol
I think you had
wipe.
vodka.
Vodka. No, I don't know. What else? Oh,
or
so
tequila.
So we didn't have guests, and I was just like, man, I don't.
It's the season of the sickness.
Ooh, I like that. Get up and get down with the ooh, ah. Or that KYP song that was on MySpace, Season of the Sickness.
Sure.
It's a good one, guys.
Sure.
But let's get into something, Rudy. Normally when you are on, we like to, when it's just you, we like to give advice to you, role play a little bit. And guess what?
James loves making you uncomfortable.
But uncomfortable to Tide. Eat some of them pods, guys. Also, speaking of telling people to do something bad, well, we're going to tell you something good to do. We're mostly Speakin Sentai, a proud sponsor, our proud podcast partner of the Tokusatsu Network.
We are not a sponsor.
We're not a sponsor of the Tokusatsu podcast.
A collaborator
Network.
of the Toku.
Yes, a proud podcast partner. Jesus Christ, man. I can't talk anymore.
Yeah?
But we like to role play to help you grow as an individual. We got you a girlfriend still in that relationship.
That is true.
And then we did something else after that. Maybe how to be in a relationship?
Yeah, I think it was like how to keep the relationship.
Keep it fresh. And if you want a fresh relationship, take some Arm & Hammer, put it inside of you.
Okay.
So today, another relation.
What was the rest of your thing?
Like a refrigerator. To keep the refrigerator fresh, you put Arm & Hammer in it.
Have you ever had an entire arm inside of you?
No.
You're like, yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
Hey guys, let us know.
I've never been violently fisted. It's whatever.
Let us know if you've been fisted out there, or if you have fisted.
I don't have a prolapsed anus.
Oh, guys, I guess TC thinks this is what boys do, is just prolapse each other, and
what?
No, that's not the goal.
I know.
What do you mean they think that's all this is? What?
TC watches a lot of gay pornography, and he's like, yeah, man, it's what boys do. They prolapse each other.
Wait, how? I've never had a prolapse anus, so I'm really not sure how that just happens.
You fuck really hard, and then you pull out, and then you you push out really hard.
It's like turning a sock inside out.
Yeah, baby. But the sock is hard to pull out.
But the sock doesn't end.
It's like if a sock...
Because it's your intestine.
It's like if you put sock into Velcro, and then you tried pulling that out of Velcro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a Velcro cylinder, and you pull that sock out. There you go.
It's like you just get a tail.
Well, yeah. Guys, on watch Lowbrow's what's the leaf on Mario?
The Tanuki?
Yes, the Tanuki leaf. How does games, how does it play, I think? On Lowbrow Studios, watch their one about the Tanuki leaf.
James, it's so sweaty in here.
It's getting sweaty and it's getting sweaty in here.
We have radiators and they have one mode and it's super hot.
It's closed though.
I know. That's what I'm saying. As a one mode. Open or close. It's fucking hot as shit.
There's no like medium settings or like half open settings. It's just constantly sweaty in here.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh. It's not that bad.
But that
and then
those
but
are
if
the
you
modes
like
of my legs.
open the window, then like stink bugs get in.
Yeah, these little beetle things.
Do stink bugs actually get in here often?
Yeah, remember that bug that was hanging on the wall?
That's what that was?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I left it open because it was hot in here and I knew 5 guys were about to get real sweaty in here. So I had it open and then that's how that bug got in.
It could smell the boy stench.
Yeah.
It says, let's get
I
stinky,
know.
babies.
Oh man, it's crawling in my butt and saying, oh, it's not there. Because I don't have a butthole on
'Cause
this show.
it's
And when it finally comes out,
clean.
then your anus will finally be prolapsed.
Oh man, stink bugs like to, they go all the way to the back and then they just do a running jump. And you know how Sonic, when he runs on something, the path will go with him and kind of like curl up?
Yes.
It's trying to do that but with your butthole.
Like a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Guys,
Okay.
let us know. Have you ever prolapsed before? For fun or not?
G-force.
Yeah.
Can you prolapse for fun?
Yeah, that's what TC says boys do.
I mean, man, I'm behind the game. I need to step it up.
Holly Hannah has done it, and but not like a full prolapse. I don't like when you're watching porn and it's anal porn. I don't want them to like open it up.
Can you half prolapse?
I mean, like you can like see like part of the anus like come out.
Like a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit of my butt for you.
I swear I've seen one where they like pulled out and then they're like, oh no.
Yeah, and they started hitting it with their penis.
Yeah, you showed it to me.
No, I think your brother told us about it.
Are they like hitting it so it goes back?
Yeah, it's like
Just like, no, stop it. Get back in there, you
They're just like,
prolapsy.
oh no.
it would be like if you have a stick and you're in a forest and you see a hole in a tree and you're like, I'm gonna just see what's in here, and then all of a sudden a raccoon starts coming out and you're like, no, get back in there, and you're hitting it with the stick to go back in the tree.
Yeah, that's the same.
Yeah, guys.
You know what doesn't prolapse? Or at least I hope doesn't prolapse.
What's up?
Bozak pizza?
Oh no, but hold on, I forgot to do we haven't done the role
Fault
play.
is that?
Oh, right. We're role playing.
Okay,
Yes.
so there's 2 different things you can do. Either one, where's my notes at, guide? We can help you build a stronger relationship with your mother to help communicate with her better.
It's actually
Why wouldn't
been
it
going.
be Dad? Because this whole episode was about Signalman missing his son.
Okay, you clearly aren't on Facebook enough.
No, I'm not.
Rudy and his dad have a perfect relationship. But you were about to say,
I was just going to say that my relationship with my mother has been a lot better since I've stopped seeing her as often around the house. So.
okay, well, that's,
That doesn't seem better. That just
I mean, it's
less.
great because if I see her on like a 24-hour basis, we're just going to get like at each other's throats. So like I see her less often. She's like, oh son, I've missed you. Give me a hug.
Yeah.
I'll stop badgering you about the small things.
oh, this is why Rudy wanted to come over for a very long time today. So in a sense, we don't need to role play. We are helping you with your mother relationship.
Yeah.
Oh, do you live at home?
I do.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense now.
Hey, Nicole, you live at home? Our home?
Okay, yes.
Yes, guys.
Okay.
I mean, like when I'm not at home though, I'm usually at my girlfriend's and like we vibing.
And you
Yeah.
necking, as the 50s would say.
Getting googie.
Oh, getting gooey.
Guggenheim.
So we already figured that out, but I was going to say we wouldn't be much help because
I mean, I would
believe-
just, my advice would be just to move out.
Okay.
You're right that also just costs money.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, that's how you would fix it.
Right.
I was
Is
going to say
moving out helps a shit ton.
Definitely.
try kissing your mom on the lips.
No, thank you.
Okay, then that's out of it. I was going to say that we wouldn't be much help because I believe your mom is from another country.
Yes, she is from Thailand.
And Nicole and I know nothing about that. So we would just have to, we would role play as a Midwestern mom. So that's all we know. Unfortunately, it might help. Would you like that?
Sure, I'm down for a little Midwestern mom role playing.
There is one other thing. I can role play for both of you
Oh.
to help you understand that people really do love you, because You guys post a lot about, this is me leaving a friend's house. Oh, they freaking hated me. They don't like being around me. And I want you guys to know it's quite the opposite. They're like, whoa, when are they going to come back over? I miss hanging out with them, even though they just left.
But how do you know that? You don't.
No, because I actually do know that. I am the friend of you guys, and you guys are like, my friends don't like me, but I am the friend.
James, you're like an exceptional one in a million.
Yeah, you're the exception.
Jesus Christ.
You're like one of the few people in my life, aside from my girlfriend, who's just like, after you leave, I'll like, hey, I had a good time with you. You're like the only person that does that.
Because you're just like a very genuine person.
Yeah, and it's amazing and beautiful.
Okay, well, guess what? We bumped it down for Rudy from 1 in a million to 1 in 500,000 because your girlfriend's someone.
Yeah. She's a swell girl. We actually just got little, not really like promise rings, but just like dedication rings.
Ooh.
So like we bond and.
So you're not going to have sex until you're married?
No, of course not. Never again.
Period.
Never again. We're going through our own weird baptism to be born again virgins.
Yeah.
I don't know if I said period ring or purity ring.
I'm pretty sure you said period ring.
Okay. Oh man, a period ring is when
a purity ring, or a period ring is just an inverse tampon. That's the route
it's one of those cups.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go.
A diva cup.
Oh, okay. Speaking of periods, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I have another D&D group that I play around with sometimes, and just 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, hey, if it's put in the right cup, a period is just an ovary smoothie. That's it. I mean, that's my TED Talk. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Guys, if you've had a period smoothie, please don't let us know. At MSS Pod.
Are they just gonna?
So they'll just say at MSS Pod, I have not had one.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
So everyone who doesn't comment that, we're just gonna assume you have.
No.
So you better comment.
I just don't
that
want
you haven't had one.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm trying to get engagement. James.
Yes.
Don't ruin it.
Well, you'll never get engagement with me, I guess. Ugh.
Yep.
Can we wear period rings?
No.
Just to show that our relationship is pure and untainted by friggin' outside forces.
Just get like,
that means.
I don't know, dedication chokers.
Okay.
I'll choke you.
Okay. Do it the proper way with 2 hands and just really hard and on the windpipe.
On the Adam's apple.
Yes, please.
I'm sorry, I'm just thinking that's something I'd like my girlfriend to do to me.
No, that's the improper way to get choked. I mean, unless you want to die. That's what I was implying.
Oh. Well, I mean, that too, but...
Don't you see all the post-JC posts about getting choked the proper way?
No.
Not really. The only way I really know how to properly choke somebody is like, in a safe manner, is like from the sides.
Yeah.
So you don't like crush their windpipe.
Yep.
But like, I just have a tough time asking my girlfriend to do these things to me. It's
just
like,
do what James does and like make it like a joke at first, and then she'll be like, and think about it, and then later you ask for serious, and then she's like, yeah.
What? I know one specific thing that I do not want to bring up.
You do that with everything.
Like what?
Like, let me stick it in your ear. I don't know. What do you?
Oh no.
No. But
no, because like I thought you were saying like you do that with everything, and then you could be like, oh well, going to see a movie that you're like, oh, we should see that, but then I'm really being serious about it.
Like you'd be like, I don't know, I kind of like maybe if you'd be into it, maybe sometime like, or you'd be like, yeah, I had a dream about seeing Sonic the Hedgehog, and I think that would be like really cool. Like, you know, sometime.
But of course, audience, instead of
that it's
seeing
not like
Sonic,
that it's not like so you're not pressured to like make a decision right then.
Yeah.
And then you wait like 2 weeks or something and then ask, and then so they had time to think about it.
We do have a friend couple who she has told us like, yeah, he's always joking about having anal sex, but it's to the point where I'm like, I know you want to do it for real, so I'm like, just do it. And then he's like, oh no, me? No.
Nice.
And then it's never happened, at least last we checked.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nicole, do you have updates on their love hole life?
Have they prolapsed yet?
All right, guys, we should get into the episode now. No episode summary today because your boy is exhausted with talking in front of a microphone. Unless Rudy's here. We were so excited for you to come over. We truly were.
Guys, that's really sweet. I don't know why. I'm just a dude.
No, you're so fun.
I'm
so fashionable.
Yeah.
On good days. Thank you, though.
On all days. I've never seen you in a ratty dress.
Oh. I'd make a ratty dress look good.
Thank you. But guys, what do we think of this episode? Today we did watch episode 27 of Carranger entitled The Crossroads of Transferring Away from Home, and episode 28, Farewell Signalman, because this was a Signalman arc of him getting an envelope from his son on Police Planet. Speaking of Police Planet, if everyone's police officers, how will the jocks dom the nerds after high school? Excuse you, I'm isolating that.
I think I loved it. I think Signalman is fucking adorable.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
I'm glad we're rewatching this because, as the listeners know, my first watch through hated Signalman, but this new watch through, I'm friggin' loving him. He's kooky.
He's a good boy, and his wife and son are adorable. I actually wanted to bring up something about his wife. I really like the design for the Signal people helmets.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, just like, even though they all roughly look the same, Signal woman, I guess, Signal wife, her design was actually really feminine and really kind of brought home the idea that, like, there could be, like, an actual race of Signal people.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Yeah.
I would like to know, anyone, It Takes Two to Toku, Eric from Ranger Command Power Hour, in the turbo version of this, did Signalman have a wife and child? I feel like that's too far out there for an American audience, it feels like. But if they did, please let me know. Even though they were still cooked into pizzas for the Power Rangers version.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you said that you promised Pete could be on this episode.
It crept up. I didn't know it was part of this arc.
Yeah.
Like, I checked to see the synopsis, but thinking, like, they get baked into a pizza would be in the synopsis, but it is not.
Yeah.
It's like Signalman, he wants to go home.
Yeah.
And then the second episode, Signalman, he go home.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, if we want to get into notes, if you want to talk more about prolapsing, you think Signalman prolapse? I'm kidding. We don't need to go down there.
Was very curious as to how the mailman who gave Signalman his son's letter, like, how'd you find him? How did he just know that he was there?
Magical space mailman?
I'd like to see a story about that. This mailman goes around the universe delivering mail, and it's just like, hey man, I don't know, I guess this is your kid's dumb letter or something. He wants to do a three-legged race with you, and I don't know. I thought that was really wholesome, just Signalman imagining the whole three-legged race the entire time. Like, he's got parenting goals.
Well, and it explains why Ichitaru.
Yeah.
That the kid, why he lets him hang out with him.
Yeah, he misses hanging out with a kid.
Yeah, he misses his son.
Oh.
And then it was cute because Ichitaru was like, no, you're my surrogate dad.
Oh.
My dad works too hard. Hang out with me.
Yeah.
Which he could do the same, just hang out at Pegasus Auto.
That's not cool.
I don't know, hanging out around all those cool early 20-somethings.
Nah.
And Dapu. Does Ichitaru know about Dapu?
No.
No, he does. Okay.
Also, just be kind of cool to hang out at a car shop.
Yeah.
I'd imagine. I don't know. Just like, hey, I'm going to learn mechanic things while I'm hanging out with these people who mysteriously disappear when the car rangers pop up.
Also, how are they getting work done?
Who knows? Car
I
magic?
have no idea.
Does Dapu just fix cars while the car rangers are out doing their thing?
That
It's
might be
very possible.
Because he has car magic. He just quickly goes around and goes karu karu and then pew pew pew. We figured this out. That was easy. Are you Lori Beth Denver? Maybe Danny Tamborelli? Maybe Amanda Bynes? You figuring stuff out? Just say yes.
I was just thinking, I'd rather be Amanda Bynes than What I Like About You, because you really know how to dance. When you go up, down, jump around.
I don't think I've ever seen that movie.
What? It It was a really dope-ass TV show.
Oh, is it the TV show?
Yeah.
No, I don't think I did.
Oh.
I was more of
I
a
don't think I did either.
Mary-Kate and Ashley fan, so I was watching So Little Time, I think is their second series, because Two of a Kind was their
I
first.
don't know.
I have a really weird
definitely
story.
didn't watch that.
I have a really weird story about the song "What I Like About You," or whatever it's actually called.
About you, which your dad forced you to listen to, probably.
No, but because I watched that Amanda Bynes show and I had a vague concept of like what crushes and love could be at a younger age, I went to somebody's bar mitzvah. Somebody I had absolutely no idea who they were. I think it was like a student of my dad. My dad's a piano teacher, by the way. And there was like some girl that apparently knew me, and I was just like, oh, she's cute. And then that song came on, and I was like crying profusely for some reason. Like, I wish she noticed me. What I like about you. And I'm just sobbing. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I'm just crying I'm just crying up in this bar mitzvah. Like, what's happening, everyone?
Man, we need to turn that into a crumb bum somehow, if you would allow us to.
Yeah, just if you feel like drawing me crying up in a bar mitzvah, go for it.
It's like you and Frank hanging out, and then that song comes on, and then you just like go petrified, and then it flashes back to that. And then Frank, we show that, and then Frank is on the phone. This is how most of the ones we've written about you and Frank end, is Frank is on a cell phone calling us and saying, I think something happened to Rudy. He might be dead.
Oh, thanks, Frank. At least he cares. Y'all care.
So many people. Yeah, I was going to say, I just established.
I know.
I'm also projecting my care of you onto Frank. Frank might not care about you.
I understand. I love the fact that you guys care about me, because I care about y'all.
Cheer!
Yeah.
Arf.
Arf, arf.
Oh, man.
Oh, a friend asked me what arf, arf means, and then I had to tell him, which I'll tell here.
It does. I mean, it doesn't mean anything. It's just a thing.
Okay, guys, figure out what arf is on your own time. But Nicole,
No, just say it now.
Oh, too bad, guys.
Oh my god.
Arf, arf is what you scream when you prolapsing, baby.
What?
Because it helps you like really push it out. You go arf, arf.
Nope.
Speak from your anus. Guys, I'm done talking for the next 15 minutes. You guys got it.
So, Nicole, what did you think about the little pizzas crossing the road and violating all those traffic laws?
Hilarious.
That was so cute. Like,
I
what are they doing?
seriously think that episode is my favorite so far.
Yes.
It's because I thought he was like saying that as a joke, and then like, no, they were literally pizzas like causing traffic violations, and they were like saying words and just like being rascals.
I loved it.
It was fucking great.
This pizza Bozak was honestly like a very favorite monster of mine. Just, I don't know. How often do you really see a guy tossing pizzas as weapons and hijacking cars with pizza? It's great.
Like, this is what the show should be more like. It's not like, I just feel like a lot of it's just not goofy enough. And I think that's what I don't like about Carranger, is that like sometimes I forget that it's supposed to be a comedy.
Yeah.
You know what? I get that. Yeah.
I did on this. I was thinking, what would be the worst food if they were a criminal? Meaning, like, who would be the most crime-ridden of all foods? I thought carrots, because a carrot could stab through you, but if a carrot is soft enough, you could slip on a carrot. You can like shove it in things to make them not work, like a exhaust pipe. Carrots are crazy.
Weaponized carrots, guys.
Oh, a nunchuck carrot.
What if it was peanuts? Because a lot of people have allergies.
Oh, yeah.
You could turn into a noxious gas and just, I don't know, kill off the entire nut allergy population.
Whoa.
Guys, who wants to weaponize some peanuts?
That's dangerous, guys.
Whoa.
We might have to edit that out. That's an act of terrorism, Rudy.
Mine
Guys,
would just
it's fine.
be soup.
FBI, open up.
Do explain.
Because it's real hot. You can just pour it on people.
You know what? I got nothing. That's
And
diabolical.
It would be easy to poison.
And if it's cold soup, someone eats it and they're like, no, I don't want this.
Cold soup?
Yeah, they make
like
it
gazpacho.
Yeah.
More like Gestapo, and then the soup turns into a second Nazi party. Acts of terrorism? I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, no. Oh, that is scary.
Too scary.
Oh, no. It's real life, man.
Yeah, cold soup is real life.
No, Nazis.
That is also, for some weird reason, real life these days.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Again, we live in the dark timeline.
Oh, my God.
Seriously, like, the more days I live, just the more it's proven to me that we live in the dark timeline.
Real quick, what was the name of the little boy that's the surrogate for Singleman's son?
Ichitaru.
Ichitaru. Do you think Ichitaru's body tastes like gazpacho?
I don't know. I've never had gazpacho.
Okay. Do you think it tastes like soup? Because I'm just trying to move on to like the second part. Because they were the Bozak were like.
Speaking
Let's
of dark,
drink this boy.
These 2 episodes are very dark.
Yeah.
Like they fucking cook the Rangers, which I don't know how they're still fucking alive. They were on fire, like there were literal flames in that oven,
Yeah.
but were somehow still alive.
Well, just think like Superman can fall into orbit and get all burnt up and still be fine. He's a superhero, so are they.
The suits also, I'm sure, add an extra layer of protection.
You want to know a lot of race car drivers have to have like flame retardant suits because they get into accidents and it'll set fire.
True.
That makes a lot of sense.
And they are all race car drivers.
However, I don't know how they dealt with the onion toppings. That would just make everyone sad.
Also,
Yeah.
you could be allergic to onions as well.
Weaponize onions.
And cheese.
And cheese. Oh
and
my
gluten.
Oh
my
no.
God.
They're celiac all.
We're weaponizing pizza.
Dang.
Fuck.
They also had bell peppers on there.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And tomatoes.
No one's bad with bell peppers.
And mushrooms.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
Mushrooms. Oh my God. What if they were friggin' magical
They're
mushrooms?
freaking tripping.
Oh, Daddy, trip on me.
I
Okay.
personally love mushrooms. Hated them for the longest, but I tried like a mushroom stew at a Renaissance fair once, and that was like, hell yeah, I'm hooked on this bitch. I don't know.
Hooked on
Hell yeah.
hooked on fungus. There we go.
But then the second episode shows Ichitaru turning into a ding-dang skeleton.
Yeah.
Because
that was hilarious.
I was like, Jesus.
the Bozak have a festival
Well,
called
more of like a mummy than a skeleton.
Oh, I was trying to think of what he looked like. He looked like that
Yeah.
withered up worm in the wheelchair in that one SpongeBob episode. Yes, that's exactly what that thing looked like.
He did.
The poor boy.
But they were doing this ritual,
Chocolate.
this festival, and it takes all the evil energy from the entire universe even and zaps it into one body. And then they take straws, crazy straws even, and suck it out of the body, making them a mummy. If you could do this, if you could suck on pure energy of anything, any concept, what would you want this pure energy to be?
I have a question. Why didn't Richie Hiker, why didn't that happen to him?
Why didn't they drink him?
Yeah.
I think it went into him, and since they didn't drink it out, he became evil personified. So that might have happened to Ichitaru if they didn't suck out the evil.
Does that mean the Bozak will become less evil then?
No, I think it would just be like, hey, we were supposed to have a big meal tonight for Thanksgiving, but we only have like these 4 Hawaiian rolls. So you eat the 4 Hawaiian rolls. You're not super energized,
Got
but
you're
you're
here
still
together.
there.
Yeah.
So if you could suck out energy concept of anything, what would you want it to be?
James, what would you suck out? I'm just trying to get an idea as to what's like on the table here.
Soup.
Soup energy, baby.
Oh no.
I thought the funny thing to say would be big dick energy.
Okay.
But no, soup is funny.
I'm just soup for every answer.
Nicole, how much do you love me?
Soup?
Oh yeah, baby. If you had to choose between your mom or Franklin to save, which would you choose?
My mom.
Franklin.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say soup.
Oh.
Dang it.
Soup.
Do you want me to insert that in?
Yeah, insert it in right now.
Okay, right now.
Yes,
Soup.
now.
I guess like 808s, the energy of 808s, I'd love to just suckle on.
Ooh, a
808s.
thick track.
808s is a drum machine, and it's where like the goom goom and the bing 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 cowbells come from, and like a hi hat that goes like tick 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 tick.
Okay.
It's what like a lot of drum and bass uses.
Yeah.
Nicole,
Hi.
what would you want to suckle on?
Soup.
Okay, soup. Rudy.
God, I don't know what I'd like to suckle on. Pure Monster Energy.
Oh, Monster energy drink.
No.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
If it was Monster Energy drink, that'd be awesome. But if it was just like energy that turns me into a monster, I'll do that too.
Okay, I thought you were going to say chunky cats.
I love chunky cats.
Because then you get the feeling of what a chunky cat feels like, of just relaxed and not having to do anything.
And sleepy.
No. Not having to do anything. That sounds great, but also really stressful.
Okay. But as a chunky cat, it's not stressful.
Yeah, but
Actually,
I got nothing to dispute this.
How I'm
you're
describing this is like doing opium, kind of. Chunky cat energy is just doing opium, guys.
Damn, okay. I'll suck some opium then.
I just want straight opium energy. It's like clean burning opium. You're not hooked on it, but you still get the feeling of it.
Oh, what state is Mall of America in?
Minnesota.
They've got a major opium problem.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I went down to Minnesota to see Mall of America with my family, and we were just like, well, we better stay out of like every other major area because there's a big opium problem. Like,
Dang.
Yeah. I don't know. Who wants to go to Minnesota and get some fucking opium, guys?
What the fuck?
I'll tell you, not me. I'm more of a crack cocaine guy.
Ah, I see.
Nicole, what's your drug of choice?
Soup.
All right.
Amazing.
All right. What else do I had some questions. That might have. Oh, what's your perfect pizza?
Ooh, damn.
Domino's with cheddar cheese and banana peppies.
People are gonna hate me for this, but Hawaiian pizza is one of my top faves.
Yeah.
However, Pizza Hut, you really can't out Pizza Hut at this point because they straight up released a mozzarella bite crust where it's just mozzarella bites topped on top of a cheesy crust and just whatever pizza you want. So,
What the fuck?
yeah, who wants mozzarella sticks on their pizza crust? I do. That's the fucking bomb. So the Hawaiian pizza mixed with the mozzarella bite crust. That's probably like a dankest ass pizza that I can come up with
Does
right
it
now.
come with like a Pepto-Bismol sauce?
I hope not. Pepto-Bismol tastes like that's just medicine.
That just sounds like a big old tummy ache to me.
It does.
Man, I'm down.
I used to, when I ate meat, I liked a Hawaiian pizza, but I would want extra ham, light pineapple because I think that's the best mixture of it.
Okay.
But I used to love from Domino's a double pepperoni double sauce, but now I like feta and green peppers.
Oh, damn. Can you actually get feta cheese on most pizzas now?
Yes,
Oh.
especially at Domino's.
Oh, snap. That sounds
Because it's like nice and salty, but
so
cheesy.
good. Feta is so good.
It
I
is.
didn't know this.
I love getting a feta omelet at restaurants too.
Oh, yes.
That Clark's used to have an amazing feta omelet because it was just like an omelet
They had
pocket.
2 locations. We should see if the other one's still open.
But it's in a suburb. I think it's in Skokie
Oh, okay.
or Evanston, one of the two.
What? They changed it to like Belmont something.
Which makes sense. It was on Belmont, not
Yeah.
Clark. But if it's Clark's, say it's a person's last name.
It was because it was spelled differently.
Slightly, it was KL,
Clerks.
No, I think it had,
an E.
yeah.
I was just joshing.
Clerics. I don't know.
You got it.
Hey, so what's your favorite D&D race?
Oh, man.
Soup.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. Okay, let's finish up some notes and then say bye-bye.
Oi.
I had one note in particular, and I kind of forgot until now why I wrote this, but I just wrote Signalman hugs like a dumbass. Because he was hugging Ichitaru and he was just like, Signalman, my back, please don't do this.
That was my note to say, like, your hugs hurt, which is perfect for you guys. I love you guys so much. And you're like, why do you love me so much? Your hugs are hurting me.
I had a question. Okay, so the evil energy went into Richie Hiker. Then Ichitaru escaped. Then one of the rangers was like taking him to safety. But then the festival Bozak was like, I'm gonna fight you, and I'm like, why? Like, you don't need him anymore.
Maybe he was just really upset that he ruined his festival.
Maybe they could still somehow bring the evil from Richie Hiker into Ichitaru. I don't know. Maybe. Nicole, Rudy, why do you think Dapu's so sleepy?
Soup.
I think that an impending evil is arriving, and Dapu's just hibernating until it happens.
I think Dapu's secretly evil, and when they did the Bozak festival, it like took all of his evil energy out of him.
Ooh.
Do you want me to reveal who's more right? None of you guys are right, but one of you guys is more right than the other.
Or he just had too much soup.
You ever eat so much soup you sleepy?
Yeah, baby.
You ever have so much soup you just prolapse?
No.
Should we end on that?
No, I'm not done yet.
Okay, start reading your notes, baby.
Ichitaru's parents kind of suck.
I don't think they do.
Okay, but the reason I put down is because President Man tells President Woman basically to shut up.
Wait, are they the president?
President of the company.
Oh,
of Pegasus,
okay.
Yeah. They call him the president.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Tells his wife to shut up, and then his wife is like mad about that, so then like insults Signalman, who's trying to help them. And was like real mean to him and being like, you're an alien, get out of here.
Well, she is laying blame on him. So it makes sense as a parent to be like, oh, he wouldn't have been in this mess if it weren't for you.
Yeah, but they let him.
They did just let their child roam free with big signally.
Yeah, but it's in the heat of the moment. You guys have never had a child. I have.
What?
You know?
What?
Yeah. On Creatures 2, I think of he's still somewhere trapped in a friggin' pond because
I don't know what that is.
Creatures 2 was like the first game to utilize it keeps going after you leave, like Animal Crossing does, to utilize the internal clock. So Creatures came out, then Creatures 2 came out. However, when the game was put out, there was a bug in it where like you couldn't keep going and you had to patch it through like an internet patch or like calling in to get something shipped. As a child, we didn't know that. So we just kept playing this game and we were like, wow, I guess your creatures are supposed to die in this pond over here.
Oh, no.
I had a Harvest Moon game where like your son or daughter is supposed to leave for a year and then like come back, but they just never came back.
Oof. Yeah, that sounds like a millennial. Am I right? They're all living at home.
Oy, oy, oy. No, that's the opposite.
What? No, millennials, the new generations stay home longer than old generations.
Yeah, and I said mine never came back.
Oh, I thought you said they just never left.
No.
Oh.
They left and never came back.
Oh, geez. That's where you learned it from. You're never going back home.
Harvest Moon teaching you the right lessons.
Yeah. That's like Monster Rancher 3. There's a part where you need to beat a specific enemy, like one of your rivals. And if you don't, you're supposed to get an item from them. But if you don't get it, it will say like, oh, during the festivals each quarter, you can find it in this area, but it's never in that area. And the story doesn't progress. All you can do is like, I'll beat the tournaments and I'll get an S rank and beat the final dragon at the end.
What?
Yeah. Dude, you would love the Monster Rancher series.
I probably would. I don't know. As a kid, I think I had one episode of Pokemon on VHS, and at the end of the VHS, they just had a single episode of Monster Rancher.
Oh, dang.
And it was super cool. And I think the only thing I really remembered about that episode is like, why is the main character not wearing his damn shoes? It's raining. You're on rocks. Please put your damn shoes on. That's all I really remember.
I believe he has inline skates.
Oh, you know what? That also sounds right.
So you're like, it's raining and you're on rocks, but the inline skates wouldn't work on rocks, I believe.
I think I was also just thinking, why do you not have shoes?
Yeah, he's a little hobbit boy.
Okay, you know what? That's fine.
He should have just stepped in Suezo's big ol' eye. Use that as a shoe.
Oh, Suezo. His eye socket is just like a kangaroo's pouch.
It is.
Good God.
His little eyelids could be the pouch.
I'm gonna cry about Sazu's eye pouch.
Have you ever like slept with your contacts in and then it was like behind your eye and you're like,
No,
absolutely not.
No, thank
and then
you.
You just don't wear contacts after that because you're scared.
We went to Universal Studios, Orlando, Florida for a Halloween once. I think it was in like 97-ish, 98. It was this huge deal. They had a parade and all of this. And they would like throw out these like Mardi Gras coin type deal. It was like one of those. They'd throw out candy and these cool coins. And they're... it's somewhere here, actually. I can show it to you guys afterwards because my mom made a scrapbook of it. The like promotional picture was this little imp crawling out of someone's eyelid, and it was terrifying. I'll show it to you guys afterwards.
Delightful.
Last thing I want to bring up is just how funny it was having Rudy come in and be like, okay, what's this? What's this? And just having the just most out there explanation of like having to catch him up on things that happened in past episode and him just having to be like, all right. Like the cars. He was like, what's up with those cars? And you're like, they're car gods that are sentient and they're just like part of the Ranger team now.
And they came from a comet.
And he was just like, all right.
From a comic?
A comet.
Oh, comet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So people who were here in the beginning of Carranger and come back for a later episode, their number one question is, how come Dapu is in basketball outfit?
Yeah.
And I have to tell them he got shot by a take off your clothes, Ray, and he took off his clothes, and the closest clothes to him after he came to were hanging up on a campsite, and they were
and he just never changed.
Yeah.
You know what? Hey, you do you, Dapu.
He looks badass, though.
How about Dapu in those sunglasses, James?
He looks fantastic.
He looks like a human boy.
But that's it, guys. I think so.
Yeah.
We're at an hour 6.
Yeah.
I'll have to chop that down tonight because guess what, guys? We are recording the day before we release. But speaking of release, release that button, make it prolapsed, and release your plugs as well. Rudy, what you got to plug?
Hey, I'm part of another podcast called Hit It and Crit It. James is also on it, and the rest of me and my peeps are just playing an evil-ish campaign. I say evil-ish just because it feels like we're just we're dungeoneering for the sake of dungeoneering. Woo! But yes, feel free to check us out on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. We're Hit It and Crit It spelled 3 different ways. You can find all the links for all the Hit and Crit It related things in the description of this video. Podcast link. Yes.
And your personal Instagram, maybe?
Sure, why not? Feel free to hit me up on Instagram or Snapchat under the name RUDAGER 96. That's Rudiger, like Rudy Rudiger 96.
Don't you have a fashion Instagram?
It's basically non-existent at this point, so I'm waiting until I actually upload things to start talking about it.
All right, Nicole Jaker?
Soup.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Hi, I'm at Darling Homebody on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr, and go to darlinghomebody.com to get cool fucking stickers and enamel pins and lanyards and patches and plantable paper skulls, and patreon.com/darlinghomebody to get a monthly glittery sticker of a cute animal and entry into a giveaway every month. I think that's it.
Hey guys, if you are going to C2E2 this weekend, if you're listening to the day this was recorded, or the day this was released, or, the Friday, Saturday, we will be there doing a live podcast at C2E2 on Sunday from 11 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. Oh, they said 11 to 11:45 p.m. Uh-oh, Nicole. We're doing a 12-hour.
Let's do it.
You guys are recording a live podcast?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah. I thought we told you that.
No.
Will you be at C2E2
You
this
wanna
year?
come with?
I will be on Saturday.
Oh, boo.
You want to come with on Sunday?
I would, but I work.
Boo.
I
Get you
know.
in for free.
Shit. I'll get back to you on that.
We will be at booth number 1677 at the Podcast Central booth. Please check us out. We'll be there. We'll be square.
With a truckload of comics.
Yes. And that will be, if you're not there, you'll hear it next week. We'll record it and it'll be posted. Oh, girl.
Yeah, it'll be more of an evergreen episode.
Yeah, baby. What else? A big shout out to our podcast partnership with the Tokusatsu Network. Go to tokusatsunetwork.com. We apologize very much. Last episode, we were talking about anti-circumcision movements, and this week we're shouting about prolapse butts. It's what boys do, though. But check out all of my other podcasts, such as Hit It and Crit It. Whoop. This Movie's Gay, What the Hell Mouth, over on MLMpod.com or wherever you're listening to this podcast. Just search them. Links in the description. Please check out the Mostly Speakin Sentai YouTube channel. Subscribe so you can see when live streams are happening or when we're doing Let's Plays. Rudy and I are about to record a bunch.
Hell yes.
Right now we're doing The Sims 2 Pets for
sorry.
GameCube. It's fine,
I got
Ganoots.
excited.
Arf.
I got excited.
And it's a very good Let's Play series. We also have Marshland Monster on MLMpod.com. Friggin' check out all of those. I will have a new song at the end of this podcast. Please listen to me. I'll have stuff on Spotify soon. It's going to be good. And please donate. We need funds to re-up on our website subscription. So go over to mlmpod.com/donate to donate, and we'll give you shout outs. But also, holy crap, we're getting very close to launching our Patreon, where we're going to have
Things are happening.
Yeah. I'll let you guys in on this. You'll be getting about 4 exclusive podcast episodes every single month from Nicole and I and others on the network. It's just going to be like $4 to $5 a month, and you get that exclusive stuff for you, baby. And we'll be chatting and such. There might be other perks, not really sure yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's it. Woo. Thank you again, Rudy, for coming over.
Always a pleasure. Love you guys.
Love you too.
Mwah.
We are also, speaking of pizza, going to eat some pizza after this.
Oh, hell yes.
Pizza.
Extra
Pizza,
large
pizza.
cheese pizza.
In the city.
City of pizza. I've been James.
I'm Nicole.
And I've been emotionally disabled.
Soup.
And we've been Mostly Speakin Sentai. Bye-bye, Soup.
Soup.
Soup pods.
See you in class, Soup Stick. Or bitch soup. I don't know.
Soup's on.
See you in soup. Soup.
Soup. Or soup. There we go.
Soup, motherfucker.
Soup.
Soup.
That big soup energy.
Oh man, that soup dick energy. Bye.
Oh my god.
That rocked.
We did it, dude.
Man.
That was great.
I feel like the show's on a new trajectory right now.
I know. For the first time, our y equals mx plus b has a positive m. A positive
I was
slope.
gonna say that too.
Yeah. Anyway, what are you doing after this?
I'm actually working on a recipe book.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah. Do you want to see the first one?
Yeah, it's like vegan.
Yeah, it's vegan.
Cool.
The font's kind of small though.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It says secret ending.
I got this head and neck scales that'll get the bitch killed. Yo, my medicine's filled. Juliet and 6 pills. Stone sober, rolling, copping out with my big dick spits. I got your colon dropping out. In my skin again, trying to grab the attention of these bitty idiots who call me faggot detention. My fan base ain't impressing. I'm planted in depression. Let this ditty hit again. Well, I'm bagging up intestines. Yeah, never slacking off with saber rights. Morals label me a type while jacking off with cables tight. Flow spits will get my blight. No hook, more bars. Horrific on the mic. No looks, go hard. Hacking rhymes I wrote inside your throat. Yeah, swallow times blowing. Get your blue throat. Written to swallow time. Fucking up the twit to give you all the court to follow mine. Fucking smother quit to spit through hollow punch with hollow rhymes. Spark the blunt, name and polish it, and I gash it off. Resist the radio, hating college up like Asheroth. Pardon you see, fuck a fist, bitch, smack a top hard up my sleeve, cut my wrist, then I'm jacking off. Yo, how dope will I sound with a lazy rhyme? Oh, so dope, like a pound of the hazy kind. Knew me, analyzed and found out my crazy guys. Old me and fantasize were drowned like this baby eyes. It's on the decades of grown folks, motions hit the treasuries. Listen to God as he moans, most ghosting like my memories. Gifting the prophets of gone toast, omens of extremities. Picking the pockets of bone clothes, coasting on the legacies. I'm the legatee of these alcoholic heart attacks. Ascending peasantry, cause I got the flawless hardest rap. Pimping out your seat will never get you more like harder back. Bow down on your knees till this diabolic part of rap.
We're back, baby.
I got a cookbook, no way!
When have we ever friggin' left after the end, except for that one time we forgot to do it, baby?
That wasn't our fault.
We would like to thank a few people who have been supporting us.
Is a valid excuse to miss your grandmother's funeral.
Nope.
What? What?
No.
What did I mess up?
Nothing.
Oh. I was on a roll.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'm just going to have to mute that out.
Ass.
But it'll come through on... I guess I'll leave it.
Just redo it.
All right. I don't know... Fudge.
You want to just take it from the top?
No, I don't want to just take it from the top.
Are you sure?
It's more than just an idea. It's more than just that what that blimey Spidey says it
You
is.
doing it?
Always whining about going to, just like that short-legged, long-fingered turd.
Okay, I'm taking it from the top. Home. It's... Okay. Am I taking it from the top? I don't know. I don't know where that last one. I took a breath and
It was Grandma's funeral.
no. Yeah. Well, your no is being left in there. Thanks, Nicole.
Cool. I'll
Can
just
this
fucking
just
leave.
be the intro?
Yeah.
I'm a
Bye,
goddamn
Nicole.
bitch.
Bye. They're gonna have to listen to the bloopers to find out why you said I'm fudging it all up.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. That's not the... Oh, you're just saying because you fudge everything up
Yeah.
so much. Oh, my Gandhi.
The doy.